Can anyone tell me another immunosuppressant that act as calcineurin inhibitor?
Yes, cyclosporin, and I think it is fungus drive polypeptide, and it is very famous.
That's correct. It is most extensively used immunosuppressant, and one important thing, it is not cytotoxic, so it cannot cause myelotoxicity.
One thing, cyclosporin mode of action, it is too difficult. I can't remember. Can you please simplify it?
Okay, let's make it simple. At first, what happened? The cyclosporin binds to cyclophilin. Cyclophilin, this is a cytosolic protein that belongs to the intracellular proteins. And this will form a cyclophilin complex, which is a drug. This will inhibit calcineurin, which is a phosphatase. And this will, in turn, activate nuclear factor of T cell. And T cell activates involved in the inhibition of interleukin 2. And obviously, interleukin 2 activation decreases the T lymphocytes and the clonal proliferation. So this overall mechanism involves in what?
Of course, this results in immune suppression.
Bingo, that's right. How does cyclosporin is administered? Well, it is given orally mostly.
But don't you think it's poorly absorbed by this route?
That's right. Though it is poorly absorbed by taking through mouth, but it is avoided taking intravenously because it can quickly damages your organ. It is given in the rejection of transplanted organs, right? Can anyone tell me the examples of it?
Yes, I know. Kidneys, liver, heart, lungs.
That's absolutely correct. Good job. What are the side effects of cyclosporin? The most important one.
Nausea, vomiting.
No, that's not right. The most important side effect of cyclosporin is nephrotoxicity. Always remember it. And the other side effects include hypertension, which is seen in 50% of the patients, hepatotoxicity, which is seen in about 25% of the patients, and bruising bleeding, which is seen in about 10% of patients. And in 30% of patients, it causes seizures. Another immunosuppressant include bexlizumab. Have anyone heard about it?
Yes, it is monoclonal antibody.
Yes, it is a monoclonal antibody and it will bind to the alpha subunit which is present on the interleukin 2 receptors which are present on the activated T cells. And these activated T cells obviously will act as the interleukin 2 antagonist and this will prevent T cell proliferation and which is a major step in the suppression of the immune response. One very important thing, bexlizumab is given intravenously with the corticosteroids in the acute rejection of kidney transplant. Bexlizumab comes in 10 and 20 milligrams of vials, but the overdose of bexlizumab can cause serious side effects. It is divided into two parts, mild side effects and moderate side effects. In mild side effects, we have a short mnemonic to memorize it. PAL chases mouse. PAL stands for pain in abdomen, chases stands for cough, dizziness and fever, and mouse stands for muscle wasting. Can anyone have idea about the moderate side effects that can bexlizumab produce?
Well, I have no idea.
Okay, no worries. So the moderate side effects include breathlessness, painful urination, and sore throat.
I have a question. Is this drug contraindicated in diabetes?
Yes, that's right. It is contraindicated in diabetic patient because bexlizumab tremendously raises your blood sugar level. And it is also contraindicated if a person is suffering from an allergic reaction to any medication, or if a person is having an acute infection, or there is a pregnant lady, or there is a breastfeeding mother.